In order to build the structure chart in Design for Assembly version 10, you use these icons here on the toolbar to insert parts, analyzed subassemblies, unanalyzed subassemblies, operations, DFM parts, or library items. So here I've set up the beginning of an analysis. I'm going to choose Add Part, and that will put an entry on the tree where I can put this part name to be Part 1. And you can see the Design for Assembly questions here are asked about that part. To insert an analyzed subassembly, I click the Analyzed Subassembly button. The software provides me with a place where I can name the sub, and then underneath it where it says Items Not Yet Added, I can now again add parts, operations, or subassemblies to create the buildup of the structure of the sub. To add a line item below the subassembly, I would click on the subassembly's name, and here if I add an unanalyzed sub, which means it's a purchased sub on the outside where I'm not going to get into the analysis of the parts within it, a motor for example, I can add that to the tree, and you can see that it's now at a level below the subassembly. If I click the little triangle here to the left of the sub, I can shrink that up and see what's in it. We can also add operations. If I click the Insert Operation box, here you can see I can add operations for something like welding. I could do a manual arc fillet weld, choose Insert. The software will add that line item to the tree and ask me for inputs into a small cost model in the operation library that will capture the time and therefore labor cost of performing a welding operation. I can also add DFM items by choosing the Insert DFM item choice. It'll bring up a File Open dialog box where I browse to a DFM part. And I can add library items from the items library. Here I would select a category, select a part name, choose Insert, and it would put that part on the tree for me. Once the items have been added, I can drag and drop them on the structure chart to put them in the right order, moving them into or out of subassemblies. I can also undo and redo those moves in order to move the parts around more efficiently on the tree.